Welcome inside to the St. Clair Shores Civic Arena here as we get set for the start of this one into elimination style play here in the quarterfinals, as it is Trenton taking on the Riverside Rockets, coming this side of the border to take on an American team, the Riverside Rockets, from everything I can tell, out of Canada, as they were the #1 seed in the A pool division, and Trenton, somewhat inexplicably, I know to some of our fans, the #4 seed after finishing 1 and 2 in round robin play, coming off that loss to Team Cleveland. And the goal quotient mathematics would have suggested Trenton the 3 seed, but I think as they worked their way through the tiebreakers and the head-to-head, that made Trenton the #4 seed here. So looking to surprise these Rockets, get back on some winning ways here. And we are in the midst of warm-ups, so about a minute to go on those warm-ups. We'll keep the video on for you, and we'll be back for the start of the first period in just a couple of minutes. Ready now for the start of this one. 12 minutes up on the clock. And the Trojans looking to get back on their winning ways here in this quarterfinal matchup between the Riverside Rockets and your Trenton Trojans. Trojans in the red, moving left to right. They're designated the visitors as the lower seed, and Riverside in the white, moving right to left. Puck now comes over to the near side boards. Riverside looking to move it into the offensive zone. They'll send one into the slot, but that knocked away. And over to the near side boards. Riverside has been strong in this tournament. Here they come towards the slot now at the circle, walking in, making a move. In front, banged away. Buds with the save. And the puck over now into the slot again. Another one, Buds, another save. He'll fall on it with 11:32 to go, 31 to go here in the first period. A number of quick shots there. And Walter Buds up to the task on this one. Well, some hot and heavy pressure early here for Riverside. See if Trenton can answer that back. Puck now over to the near side. Now they'll try and send it up the middle of the ice. Riverside able to hold it in, but now Rudy trying to dig it out there. He's pressured along the blue line. Riverside now sending it over near side. They'll chase it down into the near side corner. Now around for Zuba. Zuba with it along the end boards, trying to dig it out there, but it's taken away from him. Riverside now around behind the other side of the net. In front, shot, and score. From the slot all alone. And Riverside buries that one. They'll take an early 1-0 lead. Well, Trenton with a rough start here. Lots of heavy pressure from Riverside. Trenton making a line change here, trying to decide who's going to be out there. Whistle blows, and we're ready to go here. Barrick has the puck near side. He's trying to pass it over near side, but intercepted there, and Riverside will move it forward. They got along the blue line. They'll send it back in, though, and Trenton will pick it up there, delayed offside. So Trenton will circle around behind their own net. It's Glabe there. Glabe skating now, tripped up over on the far side. Trenton will clear this one down the ice, and Riverside will chase it down along the near side boards. Now pressure here from Trenton, but Riverside clears it out to neutral ice. Puck along the near side boards. Barrick pushing forward along with Glabe. Just a lot of digging for it here along the near side boards. Both Patnod's in there as well. Puck now comes out for Glabe. Glabe into the offensive zone, and an offside call there will stop Trenton in their tracks. And that'll bring us a neutral zone face-off with 10:13 to go here, first period. Face-off now in front of us here. It's Howes moving it forward, but knocked right back the other way by the Rockets. Rockets over far side. Rudy now will dump that into the offensive zone. Trenton will give chase there. Puck off the end boards. Rockets trying to dig it out there, and they'll move it down the far side boards. They've got a picker behind. Zuba needs to get there, and will to knock it aside. Hernandez now picks it up and takes it over to the far side boards. Heavy pressure there. Matthews will dig it out and tries to bank it for Rudy, but they'll send it back in offside. It'll be delayed offside here. Zuba around behind his own net. He'll skate it out near side. Now banks it off the near side boards. Tries to get it to Matthews out of his reach, but Matthews will have a chance to chase it down. No, that'll go for icing. 9:25 to go here in the first period, and it's a 1-0 Riverside lead in the early stages of this one. Offensive zone face-off here for the Rockets. Puck dropped, and Patnod will pick it up along the end board, send it over near side. Looking for Mason Patnod. Now out to the point. They clear the zone. Now Trenton trying to get to it there. Delayed offside here for Riverside. They'll punch it out now, and it'll go right back in the zone, though. 2-on-1 here for Riverside, in a shot. Scott knocks that one away and over, sends it around to the far side boards for Glabe. Glabe just run into there. Now Patnod will push it out to neutral ice, and Glabe pressuring there as well. That's going to be offside against Riverside, and that brings us to stoppage in play. 8:52 to go, first period. I will say you can hear a voice on the bench that you didn't hear this morning. We can hear Coach Jerry from across the way as coaching them up there on the bench this evening. Now, puck sent forward into the Trenton zone, but Trenton will send it right back. Here's Matthews. Matthews with a step. Matthews working to the top of the circle. Lets a shot go. Saved by the Riverside goaltender. And that'll bring us a stoppage in play. 8:38 to go, first period. Faceoff will come to the right. No, now we'll make it the left. Left of the Riverside Rockets goal. Puck dropped, and Riverside will come away with it. They'll get to the circle, kicking it forward. Howe's trying to get in there. Lucas Patnod knocks it away, now to Rudy. Puck along the near side boards. Patnod trying to fight for it there. It'll come loose, though. And Riverside with a chance into the offensive zone, in towards the net. Backhand chance. Wiped out of that play was the Riverside forward, but they'll get it back again. Riverside now out to the point. No, that'll go offside. 8:08 to go, first period, and that'll bring us a neutral zone face-off. Puck dropped. It's one back for Trenton, but watch out. Riverside coming heavy on the forecheck. Zuba tries to move it over to the near side boards. Puck now back in the near side corner. Riverside sends one centering for the slot, but intercepted. Oh, and just missed on the pass there for Trenton on the outlet. Riverside will still keep it in the zone. Now Hernandez takes it away. Hernandez skates around behind his own net. Pass far side. Now one forward for Glabe. Glabe has Patnod out in front of him, but can't make the pass. And Riverside takes it the other way. Now Glabe still on it. Takes it back and moves it into the offensive zone. Puck now into the near side corner. Riverside trying to dig it out past Zuba, but Zuba holds it in. Now into the slot for Rudy. Can't get a shot off. Now to Hernandez at the far side point. Chance in here, intercepted by the defenders. And now Riverside trying to move it forward. Hernandez, though, pokes it once again. Puck comes loose, and Hernandez will be the first one to it in his own zone. He'll stop, turn, leave for Barrick. Barrick pressured there, though, wiped out of the play, and that'll be a penalty call coming here on Riverside. That will send Trenton to the first power play of the game. Tripping call coming up here with 7:02 to go in the first period. Well, as my very erstwhile scoreboard operator today, Evan Buds, indicated, that penalty on number 6-7 for Riverside. Got to keep it all cool with the kiddos these days. As Howes now wins the faceoff, looking for Matthews, but that one intercepted and sent down the ice. Look out, Riverside coming with a burst of speed. Scott trying to get back to that one. He's tied up, but Patnod will get to it. Send it out, but it's over to the far side. Now a chance here for Rudy. Rudy moving it down the far side boards, but he's knocked off the puck there. He'll give some push and shove there. Puck comes back for Patnod. Patnod, bank it forward. Riverside will bank it right back to him, though. That'll go down the ice. No icing on this one, as they are on the penalty kill here. And puck now around behind the Trenton net. I'll send a pass over for Matthews, near side. Matthews with some room to skate down the near side boards, but he's intercepted there. I'll come into a scrum there right here along the blue line. And Riverside comes away with it. One man to beat. Driving in towards the net, but Scott wipes that one away. Puck to the end boards. Oh no, trying to clear here, but Riverside in front. But knocked away once again and behind the net, now over near side. It's to the near side point. Riverside lets a shot go. Tip rolling in near the goal, and Scott will take that one away. Send it over far side. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Rudy clears it forward. Howes with a chance to get there, but he won't make it in time, and Riverside clears it back the other way. Riverside now, burst of speed. Whoa, as they're tied up in front. Now 2-on-1 developing here. Riverside into the slot. Still on the puck backhand. Can't get it away. And puck cleared over near side by the Trenton defenders. Now Matthews banks it off the near side boards, but can't. No, turned back the other way. That one is offside. And Lucas Patnod back to get it there as Riverside touches up. Patnod now up the middle of the ice, now across the blue line. He's harassed there. Glabe in to try to help. No, make that Mason Patnod. Now it's on the stick of Glabe. Glabe will send that one down the ice. And that will not go for an icing, though. Might have been able to be called that way. Penalty over here, and Riverside back at full strength. Glabe thrown into the far side boards there. Scrum there, and you can see Riverside has a player loose here, just waiting for that puck to pop out, but we'll get the whistle, as no one could seemingly get that one dug out of there. 4:48 to go first period, and Riverside leading this one 1-0. Well, you know, Mr. ESPN recruiter, I see says no game communicated to the people, 1 out of 5 for the broadcaster. Got to hit that subscribe button to Buds Broadcasting. Face off one back to Zuba. Zuba over near side, but it's taken away from him. Oh, now Zuba's going to go for a penalty there as the puck goes down the ice, and the whistle's going to come here. And Cash Zuba going to take a quick breather in the penalty box. 1 minute and 30 seconds going up on the penalty clock for him there, as it'll be 4:39 to go in the first period. Puck drop now out to the point. Riverside lets a shot go. That deflected away to the far side corner. Hernandez picks it up there. Now looking for Howes. Howes to Matthews. Matthews now banks it down the far side boards. Howes going to have a chance to give chase here. He might just get there. Step for step, but the Riverside fan, in on the goal, and just wide. Has a chance there. They almost put it in their own net like we've seen happen with Trenton earlier today. A lot of pressure there from Howes. 1 minute to go in the Zuba penalty now. Hernandez has it over near side, tries to clear the zone, and does. Riverside Rockets will pick back up and go down the ice. Rockets now behind their own net. They'll skate down the far side. Hernandez trying to hold it there. Picker behind. Hernandez will send it back into the offensive zone, and Riverside gives chase there. Now down the ice. I know we see ESPN Recruiter some comments. So Riverside will get whistled here as they go for an icing call, and that'll bring us a face-off back in the Riverside zone. Well, ESPN Recruiter, we'll see if we can get Eating with Evan, the first intermission lunch review per your request. We'll see what we can do with that. Riverside, though, now moving the puck forward here. Oh, offside just by a step there. 3:29 to go here, first period. Not to give it too much away, but I believe it was called the Shores Inn, where I will call the food a 9 out of 10, atmosphere 9 out of 10, and unfortunately, entertainment, I'll speak to that in a second. Riverside now into the slot, shot. Buds with the save, rebound chance. Bud saves again, still rolling there along the edge and knocked aside to the near side corner. Puck now out to the point for Riverside. Pressure here by Rudy, but it comes to the top of the circle for Riverside. They're driving towards the net. Just trying to run past Lucas Patnaud there. Puck over to the far side for Glabe. Glabe trying to dig it out in front of his own bench, working with Rudy. Glabe gets it to the blue line, but not out, and Riverside skates it forward. Now Glabe right back on it. But Riverside sends it back in offside. Everybody tags up here, though, and they'll bring it near side. Lucas Patnaud has it there at the blue line, trying to clear the zone, and does. Puck comes loose for Rudy. Rudy pushes that one down the ice, and Riverside back in their own zone. Now, burst of speed. They'll skate it over to the far side boards. Now into the offensive zone. A lot of room to work here. Shot in. Buds with the save, and puck off to the end boards. Now near side. As Trenton trying to send it out there. Rudy looking to dig it out, but could not. Puck held in the zone there. Now they'll step in forward at the circle. Now into the slot. Chance alone. Nice poke check there. And it comes to Rudy. Rudy now with room to work down the far side boards. He loses an edge there. Riverside will send it the other way. Dangerous player here for Riverside into the offensive zone at the circle. Now driving to the net. Tied up. Shot in. And Buds with the save. 2 minutes even to go here in the first period. And the Trojans looking to turn momentum now and get some offensive opportunity. I'll just say the entertainment at lunch was the Michigan-Ohio State game. And for those that know Bud's broadcasting, Maize and Blue are favorites there. And unfortunately, they fell to the Buckeyes today. As now, focused here on hockey, though. Puck over far side looking for Lesko. Lesko trying to get out of the zone, but Riverside does a nice job holding it in there. Zuba now back to get it in the corner. Zuba pressured along the end boards. He's taken down. Howes will pick it up and send it over for Lesko. Chasing it down in front of his own bench. Howes tips it to Lesko. Lesko, nice stick lift there along in front of his own bench, but they can't get it out of the zone. Scrum for it there. Everybody falling down on the puck. It comes loose. Hernandez will clear it right back into that scrum. And a lot of pushing and shoving there. Lesko trying to dig it out. Howes there as well. And now it's dug out and to neutral ice. And unfortunately, Riverside sends it right back in the defensive zone for Trenton. Now Hernandez behind his own net. Heavy pressure here. He's wiped out. Puck comes out to the point, and Riverside will hold it there. Riverside dancing there along the far side boards. Now skating it in. A long shot in. That one goes wide, and puck comes to the near side corner. Matthews back checking there, fighting along with Zuba. Now Howes in there as well. 49 seconds to go here in the period. Puck comes down the near side boards. Hernandez pushing it out, and they'll get it to Lesko. Lesko trying to make a move into the offensive zone, but he'll lose it off the end of the stick there. Glabe now in on that one. Heavy collision there, and Hernandez picks it up with 31 seconds to go. Riverside was looking for a penalty there. Glabe went in pretty heavy into the boards there with their player. Now puck out to the blue line. Hernandez trying to force his way to that puck and does. Puck over to the far side boards. Hernandez taken down but gets it forward for Glabe. Glabe, 14 seconds to go in the period. Pushing it forward, still driving into the slot. He's taken down. And puck over to the near side board. Zuba in. Into the slot for Lesko. Lesko trying to shoot 4 seconds to go in the period. Can't get the shot off. Glabe in, shot just wide, and the period comes to an end. Trenton with some heavy pressure there at the end of the first. We will take a quick break, and we'll be back for the start of the second period in just a moment. Trojan Faithful trying to get their team going here. Trenton moving right to left in the second period. Is about to get this one underway, and we are off and running. Hey, I've changed the period number. Puck forward now here for Riverside. They're trying to drive towards the slot there, but Glabe able to back check there and take it away. Glabe now moving down the far side boards. Burst of speed, he's got a step here into the slot, shot just wide. Puck now over to the near side corner. Now out to the point for Patnaud. He'll hold it in the zone, whips it around for Mason Patnaud. Puck along the near side boards now, scrum for it there. Puck will come loose, and Riverside will pick it up in the corner. Lucas Patnaud able to hold it in there. Puck now around the boards. Once again, Lesko loses an edge. Patnaud trying to hold it in here, and look out, Riverside headed the other way as Scott trying to clump down that angle. Now a 2-on-0 in on Buds, pass, shot, and they miss on that one. Now off to the end boards. Puck along the end boards now. Patnaud trying to dig it out there. He will, but it comes out to the point. Riverside has it there now at the circle. Whoa, a huge collision of 3 players there. Puck now over to the near side boards. They'll send one towards the net. Oh, look out, Scott. He'll send it out to the point once again. Another shot coming rolling in. That one deflected aside, and Patnaud picks it up there. Heavy pressure here from Riverside. They'll send it in front, knocked away there by the defender, but it comes back out to the point once again. Riverside walking in. Chance here off to the side of the net and picked up by Lucas Patnaud. He'll send it around. Lesko to get to that puck there. He's tied up along the far side boards. Howe's there as well. They're trying to dig it out there, but it'll be Riverside coming away with it, driving to the net, moving past, in shot. Buds with the save, and Scott knocks it away. He is wiped out, and that'll be a penalty call coming here on Riverside. Trenton now moving it up the ice near side. They'll bank it off the near side boards, touched by Riverside, and that'll be a tripping call coming here. That'll send Trenton to the power play. 9:54 to go here in the second period. Faceoff comes here. One back for Matthews. Tries to get a shot off. Now comes on the stick of Howe's. Howe's trying to drive towards the net. Chance in front. Puck still loose. Matthews can't connect to it, but it comes out to Hernandez at the point. He'll let a shot go off a leg. Hernandez now backhanded over far side for Zuba. Zuba keeps it. Oh, he kept it in down the line, but they called that on the offside. 9:38 to go here, second period. 1 minute and 14 seconds of power play time here for the Trojans. Puck dropped, and Trenton will send that one in. It'll go wide of the net, bank off the end boards, and battle for it now along the near side boards. Hernandez wiped out of that play. Puck comes in on the net, still loose. And Trenton trying to pick it up. Chance in front for Rudy, but he can't get to it. Puck now into the corner. Rudy chases it down there, trying to center it back the other way. Howe is there as well. Puck now down the far side. Boards. Riverside trying to get it out of the zone. Zuba pushes forward. Now a Chance trying to get it to the circle. But puck goes over to the far side. Boards. Now this one sent down the ice. Hernandez going to have to hurry. A chance here for Riverside to be the first ones to it. Hernandez with the stick lift. Riverside player taken down into the boards. Now Hernandez wiped out of the play. And puck comes over near side. Hernandez back to his skates. He's going to be around to get it behind the net. No, wraparound chance here through the goal mouth and comes near side. They can't connect. Now puck over to the far side corner. Zuba fighting for it there. He'll lose an edge down to a knee, keeping his stick on it. As Riverside trying to dig it out there, as is Trenton. Zuba now banks it down the far side boards, but Riverside has it there. They'll take a move, and this one sent down the ice. Penalty over here, and that goes down the ice for an icing call. Riverside back at full strength. They still lead this one 1-0 with 8:21 to go here in the second period. Glaive to take this face-off for Trenton. As Trenton needing to get one more player out onto the ice here. 8:21 to go, second period. And Trenton looking for an equalizer here. Matthews out onto the ice into position. Face-off one back, and Trenton will circle behind their own net. Pressure there along into the near side corner, though. Riverside picks up the puck there. Now they'll have it out to the point, taking a step in at the circle. Now moving forward, Lesko trying to back check there and does. Turning though, shooting, score! As Riverside gets that one from the circle and takes a 2-0 lead here. And that'll be a 2-0 lead for Riverside with 8:04 to go here in the second period. Set now for the face-off. Be won back by Trenton to Scott. Scott sends it forward, but intercepted there by Riverside. They'll send it forward once again and down the ice. No icing here. Lucas Patnaud around behind his own net there. He'll send it near side looking for Matthews. Trenton just having a lot of trouble getting it out of the defensive zone here right now. Puck out to the point, held by Riverside once again. And Lucas Patnaud retreating there. He'll get it forward for Matthews, now to Howes, but held in at the point once again. And Trenton now forces it back out to neutral ice, but can't get it moving forward. It's back in their zone once again. Now puck down the near side boards. That one will go down. Howe's trying to give chase there, but he won't be able to get there. Riverside picks it up. Now Matthews into the play as well. As 4 Trojans right there along the near side boards. Patnaud sending it forward, and Riverside will give chase there. 7:10 to go here in the second period. Puck sent forward. And it'll be a chance for Lucas Patnaud back to get this one here, but look out. They're coming for him hot and heavy, riding him into the end boards, taking the puck away, and they'll send it over near side. Matthews trying to get it there. He lost an edge. It's out to the point for Riverside. Now here's a chance, though, for Howes. Howes with a burst of speed. Oh, trying to move forward. Now has Barrick, but they'll lose the puck along the near side boards. Trenton just not able to make that one pass to get somebody free here. Barrick trying to move it forward, but it's out of his reach, and Scott now stepping up. He'll knock it forward. Look in front of the scorer's table there. Chance for a 2-on-1 here for Riverside. They're in. Pass over near side. Lots of room to work, but can't pull the trigger. Now gets the shot off and wide. Now puck over to the far side corner. That Riverside forward just could not pull the trigger on that one. Puck now over off the end boards, and it'll be sent around near side, but Trenton can't get it clear into the slot. That one deflected away and down the ice. Riverside will pick it up there. They'll send it over near side. Off the red line now as it's Glaive trying to move it forward. Glaive pushed into the boards near side. He's taken out. Puck comes out to the point. Patnaud trying to hold it there. Riverside setting up a number of pickers here out in neutral ice. But the puck will go back around behind the Riverside net. They'll send it over far side. Scott trying to hold it there. Now collision in front of the Trenton bench. And Riverside looking to break out there. They'll have a pass forward. One man to beat here. Riverside now moving it to the near side circle, trying to move in. A shot that off the side of the net, and Buds will fall on that one. 5:29 to go, second period. And it remains a 2-0 Riverside lead. Faceoff will come back in the Trenton defensive zone. 5:29 to go, second period. I'll say I'm not usually one to talk about rink temperature, but this one, an unusual circumstance of freezing cold and snowing outside, and balmy here in the rink, almost to the point of too much heater for me up high here, but I guess we'll take it on the situation here. In shot, score! Off the face-off, absolutely roofed that one. Has no chance there for Trenton, letting that one walk right on in. And that'll make it a 3-0 lead for Riverside with 5:25 to go here, second period. Set now for the face-off. Howes will win that one and send it forward. Trenton going to give chase there. Puck now over to the far side board. Zuba trying to intercept there. He'll give a push. Lucky didn't get a penalty here, but now into the clear. Riverside player trying to get a stick in it. And shot and score. Snuck that one over to the far side post. And Riverside now with a commanding 4-0 lead. .509 to go here, second period. Riverside leading this one 4-0. Howes now off the faceoff, moves it forward, looking for Patnaud. They'll send it deep into the Riverside zone. They'll give chase. Riverside, though, first one's to it. They'll send it over far side. Look out, they're going to try and break out once again. Rudy now with it along the far side boards. Now puck out to the point. Patnaud holds it in there at the blue line, but knocked right back away the other way by Riverside. Nice work there by Scott to keep it from becoming another breakout for Riverside. Howes now with it along the far side boards. Riverside, though, skating it over near side. They're moving up the ice, and lots of room to work again here into the slot. Tried a toe drag, but knocked away by Scott, and Scott sends it over to the far side boards. Now gets it for Barrick. Barrick going to just send that one out to neutral ice. But he'll be back on it here in front of his own bench. No, make that it's Rudy. Rudy, though, loses an edge. Howes trying to get it forward. And Riverside will bank it off the far side boards. It'll be a one-on-one chance here once again. Riverside into the offensive zone, making a move at the slot. Now in on goal, backhand, knocked aside. And puck will settle behind the net. Riverside looking for more here as they have it in. Shot, score! All alone from the far side circle. And that'll make it 5-0. Riverside with 4:02 to go here in the second period. Now Riverside off the face-off, controlling it, sending it over far side. They'll send one down the ice, no icing here. Hernandez trying to get back to it, but Riverside just driving there to the end boards, trying to get it there. Knocked aside, but puck right back in front of the Trenton net once again. Glabe trying to dig it out over along the far side boards. Now here's one into the slot again. Hernandez trying to get it clear, now gets it to Matthews. Matthews sending it over near side, that'll clear out to neutral ice. Pressure here for Trenton, trying to move forward. Hernandez in there into the play. And puck will move back for Riverside. Now a chance here for Glabe. Glabe with some speed into the offensive zone. He's just wiped out. That'll be a penalty call. Matthews moving forward. Sends one in towards net that's touched. And that'll send Trenton to a power play with 3:16 to go here in the second period. Offensive zone face-off here for the Trojans. It's going to be Howes to take that face-off. Trenton looking for a glimmer of offensive opportunity here. As puck dropped, and Riverside has it, but Rudy trying to control it there, knocked off his stick, but held by Scott there. Now Rudy back into the play. Puck over along the far side boards. Rudy has a chance for it there. Rudy, though, can't move it towards the slot. He's tied up there along the far side boards. Now Scott has it roll up his stick. He's got it there along the far side boards. Gets it to Rudy. Rudy driving towards the net. In, shot, save. Now off to the end boards. Now puck around to the far side corner. Howe's trying to get to it there. He will, but turned over there. And here come the Rockets the other way. Riverside now driving towards the net. Chance here at the near side circle, but the puck will float into the near side corner. Right back into the slot. Patnaud trying to poke it away there and does. Rudy now trying to get to it. He will, but the puck loose at the circle once again. Now sent over to the far side boards. Riverside trying to hold it there. They will keep it in the zone. Howe's trying to backhand it out. Rudy now into that play also. And it'll sneak down the ice, and Riverside will have to retreat there. Riverside now lots of room behind their own net. They'll skate it over near side. Long pass up. Patnaud tries to intercept that, but it'll come back, and Glaive will be the first one to pick it up. He'll circle inside his own zone. Bank it off the far side boards looking for Rudy, but that intercepted. Now back to Glaive. Glaive, though, to Rudy. Can't turn and burn there, though, and the Rockets will pick it back up in neutral ice. Now, pressure here through neutral ice. Puck comes forward to the blue line. Rockets moving in, top of the circle, letting a shot go. That one knocked aside into the end board. Scott sends it around near side, but they hold it in. Now long shot. That one will bank off the end boards. They're going to be the first ones to it over in the far side corner now. Working a pass here, give and go. Now comes top of the slot, walking in, all alone. Now makes a move, shot, knocked away by the defenders. And puck goes to the far side circle. Rudy trying to take that one away, and he will, but he'll lose it right back once again. Now puck out to the far side point. Riverside trying to move it forward there, but pressure there from Glaive. Can't get out of the zone, and Rudy back to get along the far side boards. Riverside holds it in again, but Mason Patnaud trying to dig it out. Now here's a chance towards the net, and it'll come over into the near side corner. 50 seconds to go here in the period. Riverside pressuring along the near side boards. They'll have it in the near side corner now, driving to the net. They'll circle around behind. Wraparound chance. Bud shuts the door, and puck comes over near side. They can't clear it, though. Another chance moving towards the goal mouth. Knocked away again to the near side boards. 31 seconds to go in the period here. Banked off the near side boards and clear down the ice. Patnaud got it down there. No icing. 25 seconds to go here in the period. Puck now around behind the Riverside net. Matthews pressuring there. House gets to it there, sends it in front, but nobody home there for Trenton. Puck now over to the far side boards. 12 seconds to go in the period. Collision along the blue line. Riverside still has a picker set up way down at the Trenton blue line. And Riverside now moving it forward. They'll have a chance here. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and time expires here. Shot goes wide, and that'll keep it a 5-0 lead here for Riverside. We'll take a break and get set for the third period. We'll be back in just a moment. Now underway here in the third period. Trenton moving left to right in the red. Riverside moving right to left in the white. See if Trenton can get something moving here offensively. Get a few chances and see if they can turn their luck here. As puck comes down the ice, Rudy will pick it up there. Rudy behind his own net. He'll skate it up the center of the ice. Dangerous place there, but makes it work with a pass to Howes, then to Matthews. And he'll break down, and he is tripped up there, but still moving it forward. He's got a chance to move it over to Rudy. Matthews moving forward, though, lets a shot go. Doesn't get it in on net, and puck comes over to the near side corner. Matthews has it there, sends it to the circle. Whoa, Rudy intercepted there. Now out to Zuba at the point. Zuba tries to let a shot go, deflected away. And Riverside will move it forward there, out to neutral ice. Riverside now battling along the near side boards. Zuba there as well. Puck comes to Hernandez. He'll backhand it forward. Trenton offside, now back onside. Matthews heavy on the forecheck here. Now a chance here for Howes. Howes sends it over. It'll go into the far side corner. Collision there with Matthews. Puck comes over near side. Everybody kind of standing around right now. Look out. Riverside going to go the other way. Riverside across the red line, now into the offensive zone. Room to work here. Hernandez trying a stick lift shot in off the side of the net. And Trenton will pick it up there. Just moving, though, as a big bunch of 4 players there. Got to get those guys to spread it out a little bit. Hernandez now behind his own net. He is pressured there. Somehow stays on that puck, but whiffs on the pass. Riverside sends it to the goal mouth. Chance in front. Backhand in. Shot. Saved by Buds. No, it's in. Well, that'll make it a 6-0 lead with 13:08 and a running clock here. 6-0 lead for Riverside. Labe now wins that face-off back. Trenton will send that puck forward. As now Trenton trying to chase it down in the offensive zone, but Riverside going the other way. Puck along the near side boards. Another chance here. 2-on-1 developing. They'll send it into the slot all alone. Backhand in, shot, and score. Riverside with another one here makes it 7-0. 12:28 to go here in the third period. Yeah, going to make a goaltending change here. Bud's coming off, Miles coming on. 12:15 and a running clock here as fist bumps for Walter on his way over to the bench. As tough one there for Mr. Walter. Lots of chances here and a bit of a tilted table on this one, unfortunately. Puck along the near side boards. Riverside here still keeping up the pressure. I'll leave my comments to that on how many pickers and chances in front we're going to be looking for here versus running the clock out on this one. But puck now along the far side boards. That comes out to neutral ice. Mason Patnaud trying to knock it forward. That will go for an offside. We got 11:40 to go here in the third period, but the clock continuing to run with a 7-0 lead. Shows us 5 on the scoreboard here. We'll tell you, unfortunately, the true lay of the land worse than that. As Trenton now with a face-off in front of their own bench. Puck comes over near side. Riverside now sending it forward. Intercepted there by Hernandez. Now Zuba trying to send it forward. Riverside intercepts, and here they have one behind. That should go for an icing call. Here we'll see 11 minutes to go in the third period, and that will, in fact, go down on the icing call. Howes now to take this face-off for Trenton. Puck dropped, and Howes trying to control it there. He can't. Puck now to the point for Hernandez. As Riverside still trying to press forward here, but it'll be taken away by Matthews. Matthews down the near side boards. Zuba trying to hold it there, but can't. Comes back for Hernandez. He'll send it forward. Gets on the stick of Barrick, but intercepted there, and Riverside now moving it forward. They'll come in offside. 10-12 to go here in the third period, and that'll bring us a neutral zone face-off. $9:55 and counting to go in this one. Glabe set to take this face-off for the Trojans. It's one back by Riverside. They'll have it in front of the Trenton bench now. Trenton trying to poke it forward, but can't. Now comes on the stick of Zuba. He'll get it through neutral ice and out to the red line. Riverside sending it right back the other way. Matthews fighting for position there. Zuba with a hit along the near side boards. That's going to send him to the penalty box. 9:30 and counting in this one. Zuba to the penalty box here, and we'll get set for a face-off deep in the Trenton zone. Puck dropped. Riverside has it. They're on the power play, sending it towards the goal mouth. Patnaud tries to clear, can't, but it comes to Glabe. Glabe now around near side. He'll skate with some purpose here, trying to get it out of the zone, but can't. And Riverside right back the other way. Top of the circle, sends one in on net. Miles with the save. 8:44 to go. Third period, and it's still all Riverside in this one. 7-0 the score here from St. Clair Shores. Glabe now to take the face-off. We've got running clock. Puck dropped, and Riverside has it. They'll send one in on net, and then Scott will knock it away and over to the far side boards. Now, Riverside trying to center once again. Patnaud and Scott tied up a little bit there. Scott sends it out to the far side point. Held there by Riverside. Glabe battling there. He's thrown down, as that's apparently okay. Scott now picks it up, tries to send it out, but Glabe's still down there. Puck comes out, now brought back in. Still offside by Riverside. And puck comes over to the near side boards. They finally touch it up there. Now banked off the near side boards. They were trying to get it loose for Glabe, but could not. This one rolling in on net. Miles will save. Comes over for Scott. Scott now over to the far side boards, trying to skate it up. He's across his own blue line. Sends one forward. Oh, they had Patnaud and Glabe behind, but now Riverside going the other way into the offensive zone at the circle. Lets a shot go rolling in on Miles. Makes the save. And puck now to Scott. Scott sends it over far side boards. Riverside with another one sent towards the net. Glabe knocks away now another one in. Whoa, just wide. And puck over to the near side boards. 7:17 to go in this one. Scott pressuring there. Puck comes loose to him. He'll try and move it down the end boards, but it's intercepted there. Looking for a wrap chance here. And the Riverside player down. And now puck comes out to the point, cleared out to neutral ice. Riverside player up. Rudy now with a chance. Rudy moving forward as he's run into there along the near side boards. Couldn't get a good shot in on that one. Puck went wide, and Riverside now out to the far side boards. Riverside trying to make a move there. Hernandez trying to knock it away, but here's another chance in for Riverside. They've got it along the near side boards. Rudy back, trying to take that one away. Goes over to the far side corner. Hernandez. Howe is working there. Howe sends it up along the rail out to the point, but they hold it in. Now a chance here near side, winding up for a shot. That one wide. Puck off the end boards to the far side corner. Riverside now with it at the point. That'll go down the ice, and look, Rudy going to pressure here on the forecheck. Riverside, though, comes near side. Trenton can't cut that angle off. Riverside will skate it forward. Nice pass into the zone there. Zuba knocks it back the other way. And Riverside is offside. They'll bring it back into the zone. They've only touched it about 3 times offside, but we'll get the whistle there. 6 minutes to go, third period. And it's all Riverside in this one. Puck dropped. Riverside now has along the near side boards. Hernandez sends it around far side for Lesko. Lesko trying to get it back to Hernandez. It's out to the point. Long shot here. Now a chance into the slot. Riverside sends one on net. No, just wide. And Glabe will pick it up there. Glabe banks it over near side for Matthews. Matthews trying to skate it up and out of the zone there. Does. Chance to move it forward there, but out of his reach, and Riverside sends it back the other way. Now Glabe trying to get in on the play there. Riverside with a picker behind. Oh, Hernandez shuts the door there. Now a chance for Lesko trying to poke it forward into the offensive zone, but deflected away and puck over near side. Cherry pickers galore here for Riverside still with a 7-0 lead. Puck along the blue line. They can't get into the zone. Glabe now pokes it away. Glabe over off the far side boards. Not able to control it there, though. Now forward. Glabe along the blue line. He'll go for a line change. 4:42 to go here in the third period. Riverside over near side. Long pass here. They're looking now. Breakaway 2-on-0. They're into the clear. Now between the circles, winding up shot. And a glove save by Gordy Miles. What a save by Gordy. Nice work there. And we've got 4:20 to go, third period. Gordy flashing the leather there on that one. Highlight reel save for him, as the Riverside fans were already ready to celebrate, and he got them down on that one. Puck dropped. Howes has it there. He'll bank it over to the near side boards. Battle for the puck along in the near side corner. Listen, went into the goal mouth. Chance here, turning shot just wide, and Patnaud picks it up there. Patnaud now looking for an outlet pass. He'll skate it up, bank it off the far side boards, and that's where Trenton just not able to get it out of the zone today with that move. Now Riverside in again, into the slot alone. No chance there to get the shot off, and puck into the near side boards. Now Howes taken to the ice there. Riverside has it along the near side boards, but Patnaud will pick it up behind his own net. Lucas Patnaud around far side for Barrick. Barrick loses it there, though. Riverside has the puck. Now they'll send it over far side, but it comes at the point. Riverside trying to make a move there, walking in. Howes trying to take it away, but Riverside moving it forward. Shot there that was well wide, and puck to the near side boards. Patnaud trying to dig it out there, looking for Scott, but a chance here. Riverside with a centering pass that goes all the way through. We're under 3 minutes to go here in the period. Lucas Patnaud with some pressure there. Barrick as well. They're trying to get it out of the zone, and Barrick will come away with it. Barrick banks it off the far side boards, but held in again at the point. And now Riverside moving it forward along the blue line. Sends a puck into the slot, but knocked away. Now out to the point once again for Riverside. They'll move it over far side. Heavy pressure here from Trenton trying to get it out of the zone, and they will. Here's Mason Patnaud. He'll send one down the ice, and Trenton will go for a line change. 2:20 to go in this one. Riverside with the puck over near side. They'll skate it forward now through neutral ice. Zuba going to be back to pick this one up in front of his own bench. He'll skate back behind his own net. He'll stop, turn, go to the far side. Now has some room to skate here. Zuba, though, out in front of him. Now he'll flip that one up and into the bench. 2 minutes to go in this one and a running clock. That'll bring us a face-off in neutral ice as time running down on this one for the Trojans. Puck dropped, and Riverside will win it back. They're trying to get into the offensive zone once again. Glabe trying to keep them out. They'll move it in, but that'll go for an offside with 1:30 to go here in the third period, and it'll be another neutral zone face-off. Puck dropped. Riverside will win it over near side. They'll move it into the offensive zone. Let's shot go fluttering in on net. Gordy Miles with the save. With 1:10 to go here in the third period and a running clock. Less than a minute now to play in this one. Puck dropped. Riverside has it at the circle. Now puck over to Rudy. Rudy with a chance to clear the zone. He'll send it down now. Glabe with a chance. Might have a step here. Glabe into the offensive zone. Makes a move. Top of the circle. In. Shot. Rolling puck, and puck over to the near side corner. Now Zuba trying to hold it there. He will. Puck along the near side boards, but Riverside able to clear it over there to the far side boards. They'll pick it up there under 30 seconds to go in this one. Rudy holds it in the zone from a knee there. He'll send it back deep into the Riverside zone. 19 seconds to go in this one. Puck over to the near side boards. Now Riverside. Dangerous pass there. Trenton can't connect. Hernandez trying to battle for the puck there along the far side boards. 10 seconds to go in this one, and here comes Riverside with maybe one last push. No, Lesko will knock it away. 2 seconds to go, one, and that will bring us to the end of this one. Unfortunately, all Riverside here today. That'll bring us to the end of this Buds broadcasting We'll bring you information on future games in the team chat and schedule them up on the YouTube page. Thanks, everybody, for watching. That'll bring us to the conclusion of this one from St. Clair Shores. It's Riverside 7 and the Trojans nothing. For those traveling around the Metro Detroit area, everybody travel safely through the snow this evening, and we'll see you for more Buds Broadcasting tomorrow.